form and agree back normal form. So for this one, for the CNF, we have to first make ensure that it should be not unit productions and epsilon production should be not there. So if these two are there, then you have to remove first unit production and epsilon production, then you have to convert in the CNF. Okay, and GNF we'll see later. So first let's talk about the unit production is what? Unit production means a grammar is said to be in form of unit productions if a non-terminal is connected with only one non-terminal here. Okay, if non-terminal is connected with only one non-terminal, then it's said to be unit productions. This one. Getting? So now let's take the example here and we try to solve it here. If given here like questions, S derives A, yeah, 0, that C, yeah, S derives A and B, A derives a small a, B derives C, C derives D, D derives E and BC, and E derives D and AB. This one is given. Okay, so here have to question is there have to eliminate the unit productions. So here unit production is what here? We write it here. Unit productions. Grammar in the unit production form. Which one is there? This is unit production. No. Okay, because only one non-terminal should be there. This is the format.
So it should be one non-terminal.
Yeah, one non-terminal should be connected with only one non-terminal right hand side.
Oh.
So this is not. This is also not because this is terminal. Small letter is what? Terminal or no?
Terminal.
So capital, this one is there. B derives C. This is there. C derives D. And D derives E. This is also not there. This is also not. Okay. So this is unit production, not in unit productions remaining. S derives AB. A derives a small a. B derives a small b. D derives BC. Okay. And E derives D and AB. Okay, so now we have to remove these two, these three, whatever that comes here, unit productions. Okay, so what you have to do here, wherever this value is there, like you can draw the graph here. B derives C, C deriving D, and D deriving E. Okay, so you will start writing actually from the question, whatever that you will start writing from the down, that down grammar, last grammar. That last grammar is what? E, D derives AB. Is there is not no in unit production, leave it. Now D derives E. So this you have to remove and you have to substitute in the place of this capital E the value of E. Okay. This is unit production. So you have to remove it and you have to put the value of E. So value of E is what? This right. So I put it here. D, AB, and this BC as is. Okay. Similarly, C is given D. D is here unit production here. So whatever the value of D, you substitute here. D value is this.
Okay.
This. Similarly, yeah. B derives C and B. C value is substituted here. C value is this. D, A, B, B, C, and this small b will be as it is. Okay. Next is A derives small a and S derives AB. So this is the grammar after the removing the that unit productions. Okay, there is no unit production only. So this is how I just have to eliminate the unit productions. Next is epsilon productions. So epsilon production means a grammar should be in the form of A derives epsilon. Okay. If this format is given, this form is given, then it's said to be epsilon productions. If the grammar is connected with the epsilon. So let's see the example here. You may have questions. Remove, eliminate the Epsilon Productions. And question is given here that S derives A and a small a, A derives BS, ABA and epsilon. B derives AB and epsilon. Okay. So same like unit production also do here. The grammar in epsilon production. Which one is the epsilon production here first? This is there? No. This is not. This one is there, right? This A derives epsilon. Then B derives epsilon. Okay, because epsilon production format should be A derives epsilon should be there. Okay. So here this one is not. This A derives epsilon, B derives epsilon. Remaining is grammar is not in the epsilon remaining. Okay. After that, what you have to do here, final further. We got it here. A is epsilon, B is epsilon. Getting? Now you substitute the value of A and B in right hand side in the place of A and B. Value put it epsilon. If something becomes epsilon also, that also you have to consider as epsilon production. Getting here? What it's mean here? Is that A value we know that epsilon, B value we know that epsilon. Right hand side substitute it A value of A and B. If something becomes null, means nothing will be there, nothing terminal and non-terminal will be there. That also we have to consider as epsilon productions. Getting here? So here if I put it epsilon here, still 2A will be there. These two terminals. In the two terminals we cannot put anything, right?
Yeah.
But here if you put it A epsilon, B epsilon, this becomes epsilon.
Yeah.
Okay? Getting here?
Yeah.
So we have to write this one also. S derives AB is also epsilon productions. So this is removed in that. Getting here?
Yeah.
Here, if you put it here, B is epsilon and S is also now S come to the epsilon. Right?
Yeah.
So this is also becomes epsilon. So this is also have to write it here. A derives BS. Getting? Because why I will tell you here, A derives BS. Okay? B as it is only. In the place of S I can write it AB.
Yeah.
And A is epsilon, B is epsilon, so I can put it so this A also becomes epsilon only, right?
Yeah.
This one we cannot do because here a small A will be there. Okay, a small A we cannot substitute anything. This is already done. B derives a small AB also we cannot do because this is terminal is given. Okay, so finally you got it. This 4 means only this S, A and B are the epsilon productions. Getting?
Yeah.
That A and B was direct here. S has come by the indirectly by substituting the values of A and B in the right hand side. Okay. So now grammar after removing epsilon productions, we can write it like this. You take each grammar here, like first grammar is what S derives A and A. You put the value of A is epsilon. So what will you get? A only, right?
Yeah.
We have to keep putting the values of S, A, B in the place of epsilon.
Right.
So AB is the next one. If A is epsilon, then only left B will be there. If B is epsilon, then only A will be left. And both we cannot do because we need to eliminate that epsilon productions. Next is BS. This one. If B is epsilon, then S only will be there. If S is epsilon, then only B will be remaining. Right? Next ABA. If B is epsilon, then small a. Next is AB. If B is the epsilon, then only will get it A. So these are the grammar after the eliminating the epsilon productions.
Okay.
Getting any doubt in this?
No.
Now here CNF. CNF means is also called as Chomsky normal form. Okay, in this one here, in the CNF, a grammar should be in the format of like this. A non-terminal should be connected with two non-terminal. Okay.
Non-terminal should be connected with two non-terminal.
Non-terminal should be connected with non-terminal into non-terminal. Okay, two non-terminal. Okay, or a non-terminal should be connected with only terminal.
Okay.
Okay, only like this. Either only terminal or two non-terminal. It should be not three non-terminal cannot be. Okay, yeah, one non-terminal cannot be possible. Here only this format should be there. Okay, either two non-terminal or only one terminal.
Okay.
And before making the CNF means Chomsky normal form, we have to make ensure that in the step 1 eliminate unit productions and epsilon productions. That's why I have taught this too. Okay, and then we have to convert in the form of CNF. Okay, no doubt in this. So let's take the example 1. Convert the following grammar into CNF. Okay, is given here S derives A, B, a small a. A derives is A, B, and B derives AC. This one. Okay. So you can say here that there is what unit production is there? No. Unit production means what? I told you here no. A non-terminal should be connected with only one non-terminal, right? And epsilon production should be not there. So epsilon production means a non-terminal should be connected with epsilon. So here nothing like that here. No unit productions, no epsilon productions. Okay. So this one we have nothing to do with this two. Okay. So step 1 is already finished. Step 2 means we need to convert in the CNF. CNF definition is what? A non-terminal should be connected with two non-terminals or only terminals. These two. So we'll see here, just renaming the name that only we have to study here. Okay, like first grammar, this one S, A, B, and a small a. This is not in the CNF, not in CNF, but we can express in the form of CNF. Okay, S derives A, B, and a small a. This one. So we can write here this two. I will write that some different name. Okay, I'll write it here like this one. S derives A, and this B I will keep some name another, that let's consider P. And P is equal to what? B and A. Okay. So now this is in the form of CNF, but still this one is not in the CNF.
Yeah.
So what I will write, which one I'm CNF, I'm writing it here. I'll keep in the circle. Okay. So we can later we can write it all.
Yeah.
This is in the CNF, but this is not in the CNF. But this one also I can convert it. P derives that
Yeah.
B, and I can write in the place of A some another variable Q. Right? Q. And Q is equal to, I can write it here, that is small a. Anything here? So this is in the CNF, yes. This is the CNF, yes, also, because a non-terminal can be connected with also one terminal, right? So these two are also in the CNF. Getting here, just you have to just rename, you are doing it. Any doubt in this?
No.
So this is CNF, this is in the CNF. Next is this one, AAB. So this is not in the CNF, but we can express in the form of CNF. That A derives, I will make it this one as a small a we have already made, which is already the name you have written, don't change. Okay. A is a what? Q we already have mentioned, right?
Yeah.
So I can write this is Q, and this AB I will consider as a some another R, because still R we have not kept. So R is equal to what? Where AB. Okay. So this is in the CNF, but still this one is not in the CNF. So we can write this one as a R derives. A is what? A is this Q. Okay. And B I will consider something as a T. Any name you can write, A, B, A1, A2, anything. So now in the CNF, this is in the both in the CNF. Getting here? Because this one I have substituted the capital Q, this one I substituted the capital T. And capital T where it is what? A small b. So this is in the CNF because it's connected with two non-terminals. Yeah, only one terminals. Similarly, last one, B derives that A and C. This C is a small c. Okay, this A is capital. So this is not in the form of CNF. If this capital C will be there, already in the CNF. So this is small c. So we can write it here. B derives that A as it is known. Is C, you can write some another name.
Okay.
P, Q, R, S, T I have written here. Let's consider W. And W I can write a small c. So this is in the form of CNF.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can write here overall. You can write it here. Then you can write overall grammar in CNF. Just we have to rename only. That's all. There's nothing top here. Just write all the circle things which I converted in the CNF. Right?
Yeah.
S is equal to AP. P is equal to BQ. Q is equal to A. A is equal to QR. R is equal to QT. T is equal to B. B is equal to AW. And W is equal to C. So you can see here that all are in the form of either a two connected with the two non-terminals or only one terminal. Means already in the form of CNF. Getting?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do one more question based on the CNF when the unit productions and Epsilon production is there. Okay, like question here, question number 2.
Yeah.
Consider here, convert the CFG to CNF. Given here, S derives A, S, B and Epsilon. A derives A, S. Yeah, only A. And B derives SBS, A or B. So first to check out here, the epsilon production is there, yes. Here, epsilon production is there, right?
Epsilon production is there, yeah.
Epsilon production, which one is there? Directly S is epsilon here.
Yeah.
This one.
Nothing.
Nothing else. Now, but you have to not decide only by this one here. You have to put in the right hand side this S values. If something becomes totally null, that also you have to consider as epsilon productions, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So S, if you put it here, A and B will be there.
Yeah.
So this is not again going to be. This one, if you put S also epsilon here, this one will be remaining. A and small. This is small and capital will be remaining, right?
Yes.
And A in the place of capital A you cannot put because A is not epsilon.
Yes.
This one epsilon and epsilon I will put it here. So B will be the remaining. A I cannot put anything because A is not epsilon. And B also we cannot put because this is terminal.
Yeah.
So only one production is there, which is S1. Only one epsilon production is there, which is S, right?
Yeah.
So grammar after the epsilon production, you can write it here. Grammar after eliminating epsilon productions. So just in the place of S, we have to write it epsilon. So A S B is there. If S is epsilon, then A B, right?
Yeah.
A derives A S. Sorry. A S, and you put it this one epsilon, so it will be A and A. Yeah, only A as it is. B derives there SBS is there. If this one if you put epsilon, then you will get it BS. If this one if you put, then SB. A as it is only and B. Getting here, this is after the eliminating the epsilon productions. Right? Now we have to unit production is there. Yes, unit production is there. This is not, but this one is there. That unit production means what? An n-terminal should be connected with only one n-terminal, right? So this is there. B derives A. So we need to eliminate unit productions. So for the unit production, what I have done? You write from the down, and in the where the unit production is there, you write the value of A only.
Okay.
That only I have done no, here also. Before I have shown also. Okay, here there was the here E was the capital here. Okay, so E was none here unit production, so I substituted the value of E in the place of this, right?
Yes.
The same thing here also, one line you can do it. So here in the place of this one I will put the value of A. So S is equal to ASB as it is, AB as it is. A derives AS, AA, and this one is no unit production, so no need to worry here. SBS, BS, SB, and this in the place of this A I can put the value of A. AAS, AA, and B, and B. Okay, and out in this. So this is the grammar after the eliminating the all unit productions and epsilon productions.
Yeah.
Now we need to convert in the form of CNF. Converting CNF. Step 2. So now here CNF, this one first S derives ASB. This is not in the CNF, but I can write in the form of CNF. I will consider as it is only. This SB I will consider some another name, that let's consider P. And P is equal to what? SB. So this is now in the form of CNF. Getting?
Yes.
Now this S derives AB. This is already in the form of CNF only because two non-terminal is there. Because a non-terminal is connected with two non-terminals, then it's said to be CNF only, no? Remembered? This format is there in the CNF. So this is already connected with the two non-terminals, so this is already in the form of CNF. Next we check out further. A is equal to AAS.
So no, it's not.
Not in the CNF, I can convert it here. I will write this one as some another name.
Yeah.
So I will write it here this one as a this AS. No, better write it here like this. This one in the place of AP, I will write it here S derives AS. You write the name.
Okay.
AS is equal to, let's consider something. I'm writing R1 and B, where R1 is what?
AS.
AS. You can write which before also whatever I've done. Okay?
Yeah.
Because AS is already there in this one, no, I can write the same name. So that's why I have done. Whatever you have done before also you can write it. You just rename any name, you can write it, but you should not repeat, and all should be in the form of CNF. S derives AB is already in the form of CNF, no need to do. A derives this AA and S. So this one, because of that only I did here. This one I can consider as small a as a R2. And this is AS, already we have considered as a R1. Okay? So R2 is called to what here? A small a only. So this is already in the form of now in the CNF. Getting? This one I consider as a R2, these values, and this is already R1, right? Any doubt in this? Any doubt?
No.
Now this one here. A derives this a small a and capital A given. The small a, already I have written the name R2. R2 and this is capital A as written. Both are non-terminal only, where R2 is equal to, no need to write because R2 already have written here, R2 is equal to small. So this is in the form of CNF. Getting?
Yeah.
Now A derives a small a. A derives a small a is already in the CNF, which is already got its CNF, but I mark it in the circle, so you will not forget. Okay. So now here B derives SBS. So I will write it this one as a B derives. Tell me what I can write. This one I will write as a S as it is only. This BS I will consider as a, till where we have done R1, R2, till R2 have done, no.
If write it as R3, okay. R3 like that. Yes.
So now I can consider this one as a B of S is equal to R3, where R3 is equal to BS. Getting here?
Yes.
1 minute here. This is AS.
Yeah.
Correct that. You can maybe some other name also you can get it, so no issue. Okay. B derives BS. Tell me here. B derives here. This one I will write some another name. R4 and S, where R4 is a small b. Right? Next is B derives that SB. So B derives that S as it is only, B is already we have considered R4. This is in the CNF. Next, this B derives A and S. B derives AS, already we have considered as R1 only, no?
R1, yeah. So
So A also we have considered as a small a, we have considered something. Small a we have not considered anything.
No. R2.
R2 and R1. Okay, so this is in the form of CNF. No need to write what is R2, R1 because already written here. Yeah. Next is B derives A and A. So B derives, this is small a is R2 and A. Okay, so this is in the form of CNF. Okay. And B derives this small b is already in the CNF. Getting? B derives capital this 2b. 2b is not in the CNF, but you can write in the form of CNF. You can write it here. B derives that B what we have considered R4 only, right? R4 and R4. So this is in the CNF. So now you can write it here all grammar in form of CNF. Okay.
Now what are circles we have to mention, right?
Grammar in CNF all which one circle is there? S derives R1B. R1 is equal to AS. That A is equal to R2 R1. R2 is equal to a small a. All you write it together only. You can see here all are in the form of CNF only, no? A is equal to R2A. A is equal to a small a. B is equal to SR3. R3 is equal to BS. R4 is equal to B is equal to R4S. R4 is equal to B. B is equal to SR4. And then this three is what remaining here. B is equal to R2 R1. B is equal to R2A. B is equal to a small b, and B is equal to R4 R4. So these are in the form of already in the form of CNF. Getting there?
Yeah.
So this is how the questions it will come. Any doubt?